Hey, how y'all doing here? Got a quick takeaway for you. I was reading there in Daniel chapter number 4, and the first part of verse number 9 caught my attention. King Nebuchadnezzar is talking here, and he says these words, "O Belteshazzar, master of the magicians." Now, Belteshazzar is the Chaldean name for Daniel, and what it is that Nebuchadnezzar has had another one of his dreams. Now, you remember the first time he had one of his dreams back there in chapter number 2. He saw that great big image, the gold, the silver, brass, iron and clay combination that made up the great big statue. And Daniel finally came in and was able to not only give him the interpretation of the dream, but what was in the dream. And because of this great ability, Nebuchadnezzar at that time made Daniel the guy in charge of all the wise men of Babylon, the astrologers, the magicians. I'll get it out in a moment. I almost said musicians, but magicians, the Chaldeans, the soothsayers, all of these guys here. He made them their master, as he calls them here in chapter 4, verse number 9. Now, he's had another one of these dreams, and this is the one where he is depicted as a great big tree that gets chopped down. And instead of going back to Daniel when this dream bothered him, what did he do? Well, he ended up deciding to go to his subordinates, all the magicians, the soothsayers, Chaldeans, wise guys, and all that other stuff there. And even though this time he knew what the dream was, they still couldn't give him the interpretation. So what happened? He finally goes to Daniel. Now, isn't that a lot like us today, Christians? Where we know from past experience who to go to. We know to turn to God. We know something's going on. We need prayer. We know who to go to ask for prayer. And what do? We go to anybody and anything else other than the avenues that God has given us. And instead of casting our burdens upon Him, for He cares for us, we decide, I'm going to do it this way instead. I'm going to go it solo. It don't work. We've got issues there, and we know we've got a faithful pastor that God has given us. We don't go to that faithful pastor. We're going to go to anybody and everybody else. It causes problems. How about instead of us constantly going to all the wrong places for help and saving the right help for last, we start going to the right help first. Just a quick takeaway for you.